Hello my lovelies, it's Veronika, and today, as per the title, I bring you the another palette tag, and this is my take on it. Now, I was watching Ella's channel the other day and she posted a video not so long ago on this, her version, her answers, and I thought, let's search this, let's do some research. So now I know that this particular tag was created by, I might say this completely and utterly wrong, Kylie Bott. So she's the tag creator. And I sort of thought, why not? Why not to do it? I was a little bit worried I might be a little too late to the game because I've seen some of the videos were back sort of August time. But I thought, I do like the idea. So let's just do this. And there is 9 questions. So I'm just gonna go straight into it. First palette. So your first palette. Now I don't have the actual palette anymore. It was a LAVAL 9-pan palette which I bought off of Amazon. It was only like £2.50. I had 3 different ones. They were very cheap for what they were, obviously, but they were good. They were that one color. There wasn't much. I didn't know how to shade. I didn't know how to play with more than 2-3 different shades. It was nice. It was a good start. So I did enjoy it at the time, but then obviously you find matte shades and shimmers and glitters, and it's just like, oh, let's try this and this and this, and you have too much fun with other things. Now, number 2, your most recent purchase would be this thing here. Oh my god. To apologize, one of them just fell on the floor because they're all on my lap, including my book, my notebook. So it's like, this is not very good setup, is it? But the next thing, it's the most recent purchase would be the Violet VOSS palette, the Ride or Die. Is here. I was eyeing this up for a very long time. It was just so expensive. It was £75. It was just really expensive. There is a mirror and I still kept the sheet, and this is how the palette looks. It's gorgeous, but it's an eyeshadow palette, so £75, it's a lot of money. So I got it for a lot cheaper, probably about half of the price. Somebody was selling it on Facebook. She was sort of desperate to sell it, and she had a proof of purchase, so I know it is the real deal, and it feels like a real deal as well. So now if you look at all these shades, that's what caught my nerve. I love these goldy shades and a bit of an orange that go deeper in. I'm very much a warm tone person. I do like cool tones as well, if they're the right cool tones. So I do like to wear the sort of silvery colors all over my eyelid, maybe with a little bit of lighter brown into my crease, but those really are my sort of cup of tea. Now, this palette was a bit of a mix to me. I wasn't sure how to feel about it, because as much as I was excited to have it, the finishes and the textures were completely different. They varied from one to the next. So some of them are so tightly packed that there is quite a lot of fallout. Some of them don't blend as well with others as I would like, but some of them are really nice. So definitely gonna use that up, or gonna use it, just to say the least. The next thing is one you regret missing out on, and that's the one that's on the floor. So just bear with me a second. Now, there isn't actually a palette that I regret missing out on. There nearly was. There was near miss. I managed to get this. This is the Color Drain Queen of Hearts. So when I spotted it online, it was sold out everywhere. It was limited edition. I think it's back out now again, and they came up with a few more. But because I had the singles, I knew the quality was good. Some of the glitters, again, are so tightly packed that they do kick off quite badly, so these down the bottom. But the matte ones are absolutely brilliant. They blend like a dream. I love it. Every time I use it, I think, oh my god, I need to use this a little more. And I do have singles as well, so they are absolutely brilliant. Again, I bought that one on Facebook, so I got it on sale. Well, it wasn't really a sale, she was just selling it sort of on a cheaper side, so can't remember how much they were full price. But yeah, definitely valuing money. Now, 4, one that makes you happy to look at, it's this one here, just the packaging, if nothing else. It's the JUVIA'S the Masquerade mini palette. This I bought recently off of eBay, since they started selling this from eBay, from Beauty Bay. Why does Beauty Bay have bay in it? because the first thing I think of is eBay. But yeah, look at that, it's just absolutely gorgeous. You have your more neutral shades, warmer neutrals, and then you have your colorful shades as well, and it's just gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning. This is basically what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I've been playing up a little bit, I don't know, not too sure. But yeah, so I like the fact that it doesn't have a mirror. I rarely use the mirrors in the palette, so it's a lot easier to transport. You don't have to be as worried about it that the mirror is going to break. It's beautiful. I've been using it every day since I got it. Well, not every day, because I do have project pans and all that sort of stuff. So, but when I do film especially, I do use this one most of the time, because I do like the colors and I like to create a nice colorful look once in a while. So yeah, so that's that one. I think they should go for 25-30 pounds, 35 pounds now that they're in the UK, but I was eyeing them up when Juvia was started shipping to the UK, and I thought, oh no, I can't pay that much. The number 5, one you changed your mind about, it's this one here, and I'm quite disappointed. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat. I have had 3 different palettes from Urban Decay, and I was disappointed by every single one of them. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna buy any more Urban Decay palettes. I have just made my mind up on that one. I might try a single or something, a particular color. Now, it has got a mirror. It did have a brush. I love the brush though. So if I were to buy it for anything, it would be the brush, but I can just buy the brush. So this is how it looks. And it's nice. I thought it was gonna be right up my street. It's warm tones, it's mattes mixed with satins and shimmers. It's just like really up my road. And this isn't cheap. This was £39.50. I was on the waiting list for it, then I picked it up at Debenhams. I'm going to sell it. I am going to sell it. Unfortunately, we don't have the brush, so I don't know how much I'm gonna get for it. But luckily, I did buy it with a gift card as well, a little bit off, so yeah. But I decided, as much as I was excited about it, that it's time to part with it, because every single look that I create with this, no matter what colors I use, look exactly the same. Exactly the same. So yeah, that one is going. One that surprised me, so that's question number 6. I do have it, it's in a box somewhere, but it's gonna be passed on. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Quad. It's I have the one in vintage vamp. It was a Christmas present to myself last year, and I thought it's gonna be perfect. There was a burgundy color, there was gold in it, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be nice. I tried it a couple of times and I gave up on it because it just does not work for me. It does, for the money you expect a lot, so that's unfortunately surprising it. It was so hyped up that I was expecting so much from it, and it did not deliver, especially for the money. So yeah, that's going to be passed on, unfortunately. So somebody else might feel differently. It just might be me as well. It might not be what I've used it with. It might be my skin that doesn't like it, you know, my eyelids. It just wasn't working. It wasn't working, and I gave up on it after 2-3 tries. I thought, no. Got better palettes than that, than try to create a look and then it's just not gonna work and waste time. So no. Number 7, one that inspires you the most. Don't really have a particular palette. I love berry colors, I love purples and blues. I'm a colorful person when I can be, although this doesn't really suggest it, black, but I do like blues as well. And I wake up in the morning and I feel like, oh, let's go red, let's go pink, let's go wherever. So I'll just pick that palette that has got those shades in it. I don't mind mixing much and have 3 palettes on my table. If I were to pick one, it would be the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. This was a limited edition a little while ago. And this is how it looks. It's a color wheel, neutrals in the middle, colorful on the outside. It has got greens, blues, purples, pinks, rust, yellow. It's a beautiful palette, and I could easily just travel with this. I normally travel with, if I do travel, I take a little quad from Fleur de Force, and then maybe just a little pot of blue or pink or something like that, see where I feel. But yeah, that would be the palette that would speak to me the most, I think. Number 8, one on your wish list. There is a couple that are on my wish list. One is actually in my Sephora basket now. Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. Just love that color combination. And I have not tried anything from her, so I'm quite intrigued, if nothing else. And then she came up with this sort of like a £9 palette, and I'm thinking, probably more worth for me to get actually one of those than one of the other ones. And then there is also the Storybook Cosmetic Wizardry and Witchcraft palette, which is on Beauty Bay at the moment. It's £45, but when I was looking at it, and I thought, you are so pretty, and I do like it. I really do like it, the look of it. So I think I'm gonna wait until somebody who I watch on YouTube, a close friend of mine, is going to maybe get it or see some looks on it. I'll make my decision then. But yeah, it's beautiful. Or it might be a Christmas present to myself, you never know. The last question is your no fail palette, so hopefully it won't fall on the floor. That was the pen on the floor, that was the book on the bed. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm not going to show you the inside because this is in my Pandit palette for 2017 project. So this is what I'm panning for this year, and we're nearly at the end. And it's, other than the packaging, because it gets quite dirty, it's a beautiful palette. It has got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 eyeshadows that are warm toned. I could easily just work with this one. I could easily just have this one palette. Not that I would want to have one palette. I do like colors as well. But if I were to only have one at the moment, it would be this one. Saying it sparingly, at the moment. So this is the one I reach for. Well, I have to at this point. But it was, I use it all the time if I can. It's just, it's beautiful. The colors are so blendable. There's a little bit of a kick off from some because they're so tightly packed. It just works. It's beautiful, and it was £43 well spent last year in August. So it's a very autumnal palette. Now Anastasia Beverly Hills has come up with the Subculture one, which I'm not getting because the reviews were absolutely shambolic, absolutely so bad. So I thought maybe not. And then even from the big YouTubers, they got it like weeks before we even got our hands on it. And then they came up with Prism as well, which I just don't like the look of. So yeah, that would be one shade in the Subculture that I really like. It's like a mustardy color, but I'm not gonna be buying it for one shade. So this is in a permanent collection, so I did not mind panning it. But if you want to check out that video, it's on my channel, and there will be a finale in December. So yeah, so that's all. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you have not done this tag and you want to, please do it, and let me know in the comments below so I can come and check it out, check out your choices and your answers to these questions. And I'll make sure to link Elle and Kylie below, so go and check those girls out. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.